We have on the line Coach Rigby from Troy. If you have any questions for Coach Rigby, please press *1 at this time. Coach, before we get to any questions, please give us your thoughts on the upcoming matchup against South Alabama and you guys earning the number 4 seed in this year's tournament.
Well, as far as earning the 4th seed, we feel like our our conference season should have been better, but it could have been a lot worse. So, we hit some bumps in the road in conference, like many people do, and went on stretches of losing and stretches of winning. So we ended up here at the 4th seed and playing South Alabama. 2 teams in the conference beat us both times. Number 1 seed, Arkansas State, beat us both times in conference play, and South Alabama beat us both times, even though we're finishing with a higher seed. So obviously they've given us some trouble. So we're concerned about that, but we're making adjustments. Very excited to be going to the tournament. We did not win our first game last year in the tournament, and that kind of stings. The last time we won a first game in the tournament was against South Alabama. So it's an interesting matchup, in-state, I guess you'd say in-state rival. Have a lot of respect for their program and their coach, and just excited to get another chance at them.
Thank you, Coach Rigby. Before we get to any questions, you mentioned in your opening there that your team went through a little bit of a little few bumps this season. But you head into this tournament on a 5-game winning streak. Do you feel like since the losing streak earlier in the season that you guys have turned the corner and are heading into the tournament on a high note?
Well, it sounds cliche, but it really did make us better. Those losses were extremely painful, but it really opened our eyes up to take care of not giving up so many points in the paint. That's what we were doing, and to make sure we won the rebounding war. And I believe we have out-rebounded every team that we have played since we were on that losing skid. So we've made a lot of improvements. Yes, I don't know if we completely turned the corner. Of course, you hope so going into the conference tournament, but we're definitely a lot better team than we were.
And what has the play of Ashley Beverly Kelly this year done for your team heading into the tournament?
Well, it's amazing what she's done for the team, both on the court, off the court, in the locker room, in the community, everywhere. But as far as playing on the court, she's always good for 20-plus points a night. And so, that makes it easier for other people on the floor to get going and score when other people have to focus on her. The next thing she's brought to the table is, again, she was the one who stepped up after that 6-game losing skid and said, hey, if nobody else is going to rebound, I'm going to do it. And she started posting a couple double-doubles and started going in and rebounding a lot more, which became contagious. So most people think of Ashley Beverly Kelly as helping us with her scoring and her ball handling, but she has really, of late, helped us with rebounding a lot.
Coach, against South Alabama, you mentioned you went 0-2 against them this year in the regular season. What are some of the things that you're going to need to do well against that team specifically to prevail in this tournament setting?
Well, the name of our game is drive to the goal, get in transition and try to beat the other team down the floor and drive the goal. And what we've realized in this situation is it's not always the first drive that we're going to be able to score on, but it's kicking to the open shooter on the other side of the floor. And that'll be a big adjustment for us because we're all about putting our head down and getting to the goal. So working on that, and then also just doing a better job of keeping our defensive assignments. We had a good defensive game plan, I believe, the first time and second time we played them, but we've just worked on better now, improving the skill of what we're trying to do.
All right, Coach, looks like that's all the questions we have for today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Best of luck.
Thanks. Bye-bye.